She slammed her fist on my front door and yelled, "Get out! I'm calling the cops!" I froze for a second, clutching the deed to my property like a shield. She had her phone in hand, already dialing, her face red with fury. "This is my neighborhood," she screamed. I took a deep breath, keeping my voice calm. "Actually, you're standing on my land." Her eyes widened, but she waved it off like it was a joke. "Don't play games with me." She spat as if I was some intruder. The sun glinted off the papers in my hand, and I realized she had no idea that her precious little cabin she bragged about every summer, yes, the one with the white picket fence and the fancy deck, was technically mine too. She backed up a step, hesitated, and I could almost hear the gears turning in her mind. "You can't." "That's not," she stuttered, but the line had already gone dead. I stayed quiet, letting the silence stretch, watching her realize the mess she had walked into. For a moment, the neighborhood seemed frozen. Even the birds paused. Then slowly, her confident smirk started to crack. Her phone buzzed again, this time with the local sheriff's number. She snatched it up, whispering fiercely, "Yes, come quick! He's trespassing." I leaned against the railing, hiding a small grin, because I knew exactly who was coming. My wife had trained SWAT units before she retired, and I had the recordings ready. Every second of her screaming, every fake notice she'd posted, every threatening glare she'd thrown. The sheriff arrived first, a young man in his 20s, looking confused as she pointed at me. "He's on my property," she cried, waving her arms. I calmly extended my hand with the deed. "Actually, this is my property." His eyebrows shot up. "Wait, she's saying you own this cabin?" She started to panic, her voice rising with desperation. "That's not possible. I've lived here for years." I watched her falter as I handed the sheriff a copy of the deed and the security footage from my cameras. His face shifted from polite confusion to disbelief and then to concern. "Ma'am, this changes things." The moment her authority crumbled, a hush fell over the street. Neighbors peeked from behind blinds, sensing the chaos, while I stayed calm, holding my ground. She had underestimated me, and now the real game was about to begin.